Hi, everybody. Welcome to Friday's Focus on Finances. My name is Jamie Fleming, and today we're going to talk about how to become a millionaire business owner. So have you ever dreamt of becoming a millionaire? This is an interesting question, as many women business owners I've interviewed feel very uncomfortable with this question. Answers may range from, I don't need to be a millionaire, but I want a comfortable life when I decide to stop working. Or they feel they are millionaires because their businesses are generating 7 and 8 figures in revenue. However, their personal financial statements do not reflect it. This can happen when you count business revenue as a part of your measure of personal wealth. But earning 7 figures in your business is very different than amassing 7 figures of personal wealth. As a business owner, it is the difference between sales and profitability, earnings and prosperity. And then the hard truth sets in that they now have to generate revenue to pay for their lifestyles versus their personal wealth supporting their lifestyle. Women entrepreneurs and business owners are very comfortable talking about revenue, but these interviews have shown how uncomfortable they are talking about their own personal wealth. By the way, the woman business owner who answered she didn't need $1 million, just a comfortable life, wanted to make sure she had around $150,000 a year in income at retirement. If we use the 4% rule and include inflation to ensure she has that amount of money each year without worrying about running out, she would need a nest egg of approximately $3,750,000. Yep, a millionaire. This is one of the mindset areas we work on with our clients to ensure they understand why being a millionaire isn't an outrageous thing to strive for, but a mindset worth having. The great thing is, it's very possible to become one. Today, there are over 10 million millionaires in the US, according to research by Spectrum Group. Just imagine what you can do as a millionaire. You'd have financial freedom, you can enjoy life, stop worrying about money, and gain peace of mind. And you can afford to do and or buy the things you've dreamt of within reason, of course. It is doable, and you won't have to wait until you're 80 to enjoy it. There are many paths to become a millionaire. You can do it by being an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a dedicated employee in an unassuming job. But one thing you don't need is an inheritance. The vast majority of millionaires are self-made. The National Study of Millionaires by Ramsey Solutions, 79% of millionaires never inherited any of the money. Even if you come from a poor family, and many millionaires do, it is possible today to be self-made and become a millionaire. Becoming a self-made millionaire has many benefits, not just money and assets. The experience of building wealth can build a better you as well. You gain self-confidence and feel in control of your destiny. You gain a sense of purpose in life. Building wealth also helps you build a better life for your family, and you'll be able to give more to charities as well. Remember, if other people can become millionaires, so can you. So exactly how do you become a millionaire? First and foremost, and you've heard me say this a zillion times, you need a plan. Becoming a millionaire doesn't typically happen by accident. Today, I'll go over the steps to develop $1 million worth of assets over and above liabilities. So number one, no surprising, set goals to become a millionaire. The first step is setting goals. When you set goals, just don't say, I want to become a millionaire by 40. Instead, break it down into smaller, actionable goals that provide a roadmap to follow. All goals to become a millionaire should be specific and actionable. Here are some examples of goals that you can take on. Save 25% of my household income. Develop a spending plan that includes investments to grow assets. Pay off credit card balances in the next 6 months. Accumulate my first $50,000 in investment assets within 24 months. Expand your business in order to generate more revenue in order to strategically transfer business growth into personal growth. Write goals down so you stay dedicated to finishing them. Did you know that millionaires are more likely than the general population to achieve their goals, according to the National Study of Millionaires? One reason is that most millionaires have developed the habit of finishing things. In fact, 98% of millionaires agreed with this statement. If I start something, I finish it. Achieving goals will fill you with a sense of accomplishment as well. Each achievement motivates you and gets you fired up to grow assets to become a millionaire. Make sure one of your goals is to establish a spending plan that includes your investments and then stick to it. Millionaires do not spend whatever they want. A key reason they become millionaires is that they make conscious choices about money and assets. According to the National Study of Millionaires, they also are more likely than the general population to stick to the spending plans they create. Number 2, we talked about this as one of the potential goals. Save 25% of your income. You are going to need some assets to work with to grow $1 million in net worth, and those will come from your savings rate. Remember, you can't spend your way to becoming a millionaire. Instead, you must invest and grow your way over time. Treat your money like key assets. Start by saving at least 25% of your current income, more if you can. With that said, if 25% seems too overwhelming because you haven't started at all, start with 10%, and every quarter increase your percentage more and more until you're saving at least 25%. This is much easier if you pay yourself first, meaning when the revenue comes in and you pay yourself, take your 25% of savings and investing off the top and then spend whatever's left. If you do the reverse, which even successful entrepreneurs do, then you won't have anything left at the end of the day to save and invest. I've interviewed many successful women business owners who are not millionaires. They are spending like they are, but it is dependent on their business revenues. So start saving now. No matter what your age, the sooner you start a savings program, the sooner you can get to the millionaire mark. So what do you do with the money you save? You have multiple options here, all of which start with investing. We'll talk a little bit more on this in a little bit. Keep saving from your employee salary. Hopefully, as a business owner, you're paying yourself also the salary that you're worth and investing it until you reach $1 million net worth. If you own an existing business, get some of the funds, work to expand your business, retain the rest as investments to grow your personal wealth too. If you do make a portion of your revenue serve as seed money to expand your business, implement a retirement plan to allow yourself to put money away pre-tax as an employee of your own business, and additional contributions from your business revenue as the employer contribution. You benefit from both sides of this coin. In addition, you're creating a nice tax deduction for your business without increasing your personal tax exposure. Here's what not to do. Do not spend all your money. Those who want to become millionaires do not worry about keeping up with the Joneses, and neither should you. For example, according to the book The Next Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley and Sarah Falla, half of millionaires never spend more than $300 for a watch in their entire lives. No expensive Rolexes for them. This doesn't mean you can't reward your success, right? I bought a $1,500 watch in my 20s when I earned my first $100,000 in income. This may go against the grain in terms of the next millionaire next door, but that was 25 years ago, and it's still my favorite and only watch I've ever bought. So just keep it in perspective. Number 3, this is a huge one. We talk about this often. Pay off credit card balances. Millionaires avoid consumer debt, and specifically, they avoid credit cards. According to the National Study of Millionaires, 73% never had credit card debt. Credit cards can be useful, but the problem is they tempt you to overspend. And if you carry balances over from month to month, the finance charges pile up. In time, you owe even more, and it makes it harder to become a millionaire. Instead, pay down existing balances as fast as possible. It frees up money to invest in assets or to start or expand in a business. If overspending is an issue, use your debit card in place of a credit card whenever possible. You'll be less tempted to overspend because the money's deducted directly from your account immediately. Use credit cards when there's no other good alternative, such as booking flights or hotel rooms for business travel. Fact is, it's hard to operate a business today without a credit card. But disciplined entrepreneurs use a separate credit card for their business and pay off the balance each month. Limit discretionary spending until after you are on your way to make your first million in assets. At that point, you can afford to splurge a little. Millionaires do not spend impulsively and run up debt. Rather, they get deliberate about their financial assets. In the National Millionaire Study referenced above, 99% agreed with the statement, I have a long-term plan for my money, and that brings us to the next step, right? Number 4, invest and leverage compound interest. Those who want to make $1 million have an investing plan to grow assets. A saving account paying 1% interest on their money is just not going to do it. It's just not enough. Exchange-traded funds, for example, pay greater returns over the long term and are one of the easiest investments for entrepreneurs. Make sure if you're investing on your own or you're working with a financial advisor that you have an investment policy statement to help guide and monitor your risk when it comes to investing. With that said, investing is important because it makes compound interest work for you. Compound interest means that any interest you earn over time is added to your assets and you earn interest on top of interest. The power to multiply your assets over time is amazing. So let's take a look at a quick example. Deborah is 22 years old and wants to become a millionaire. She has $2,000 in assets today, which she invests in an exchange-traded fund. Thereafter, she starts investing $1,000 per month. If she averages an 8% return by investing, in 26 years, she'll have over $1 million. If Deborah can invest more money, her assets would grow even faster. Let's say she takes on a side hustle so she can increase her investing to $1,800 a month. At that rate, it would take just 20 years to get to $1 million. Here's another fun fact. Once Deborah's financial assets reach $1 million, she could stop adding money, and in another 9 years, her assets would double to over $2 million without investing another dime. That's the power of interest, of compound interest. For some business owners, finding the extra money and investing may seem impossible. Start with what you can, and remember, over time, investing gets easier. Saving becomes an automatic habit when you bake it into your budget. The rest of your spending patterns will adjust accordingly. As your business grows, you will likely have more money for investing, but if you don't already have the habit of saving and investing, you may just end up participating in what I call lifestyle creep, which simply means your lifestyle becomes more and more expensive as your revenue and or your salary grows, costing you more and more to live. And don't forget to invest all excess money sitting in business accounts. For example, let's say your business has $50,000 in retained earnings you don't plan to use right away. Put this money to work earning more for you. Separate business and personal investments though. Never commingle accounts. Teach yourself about investing. Even a 1 or 2% greater return over time on assets shorten the time to become a millionaire. Do your investing homework. Start your research at a reputable source to learn all that you can, but don't find yourself experiencing analysis to paralysis, where you're just looking at so much information you still don't know what to do. Ask for help from a trusted fiduciary advisor. So number 5, if you're not already an entrepreneur, start a business, or if you are, expand the one you have now. Owning a business may increase the odds that you become a millionaire. According to the book, The Next Millionaire Next Door, business owners tend to have a higher net worth than those who work for others. The IRS data shows that the top 1% own businesses. In other words, business owners and entrepreneurs tend to make more money also. You don't have to pick a trendy business either. Millionaires are often in unglamorous businesses. Some entrepreneurs are blue-collar millionaires. Entrepreneur founders like Maria Rios have achieved success by solving timeless needs in mundane industries. She built a $30 million business called Nation Waste, starting out with just a pair of steel-toe boots and 2 garbage trucks. Trucks will always be there. Trash will always be there. It's not going away, she was quoted saying. Being an entrepreneur does not require investing all your savings into a business. It's possible to start a business on a minimal budget. If you currently own a business, get serious about expanding it or improving profitability. Examine your books and work the numbers. Figure out what is holding back profitability and what you need to do to generate more profits. Should you invest in marketing, develop new products, hire more salespeople? One way for entrepreneurs to get more profits is through recurring revenue models, which brings us to the next step. Number 6, develop recurring revenue streams. A key way to become a millionaire entrepreneur is to develop recurring revenue streams. Revenue streams or recurring revenue means you earn repeatedly from the same customer, or you develop a way to earn repeat income monthly or annually. The advantage of recurring revenue is that you spend less time, money, and effort generating new business income. There are many types of recurring revenue business models. Here are 4 examples to consider. Get customers to commit to annual maintenance contracts for their air conditioner units you install. Business earns money repeatedly from the same customer without the need to find new customers as often. Sell your software product as a monthly cloud subscription. Customers pay each month to use the product. You earn for years from the same customer. Place AdSense advertisements on your website. You will earn day after day from the content created once. The goal here is to create a money-making machine, right? One that chugs along, generating dependable revenue month after month. This business model keeps your costs down by minimizing the effort and expense of acquiring new sales. It also typically increases the revenue per customer ratio. This means each customer individually brings more revenue and is usually more profitable. Recurring revenue and in turn income makes it easier to reach your objective to becoming a millionaire entrepreneur. Number 7, create a purpose-driven life. Develop purpose in your life beyond money. Millionaires in the making know that having a life purpose does not distract from their money goals. Having a purpose reinforces their goals. Why? Because they have a reason to accumulate assets and wealth. Create a vision in your mind and what you stand for. Whether it's family, faith, charity, or a cause, you need something in life to work for. Get involved in your community or spend quality time with family. Examine your current situation. What satisfies you deep down, really? Is money a way to provide security for your family, leave a legacy to your children, or give to charity? What do you want it to do long term? A purpose-driven life minimizes the temptation to overspend. We've been conditioned by our culture to think that joy comes from spending. Yes, we all look forward to treating ourselves to luxuries now and then. However, millionaires replace the desire for consumer goods with something more important to them. So here's some final advice for how to be a millionaire. As you go through these 7 steps, it is human nature to want fast results. But the best advice for an entrepreneur about becoming a millionaire is don't watch the clock. Put your head down, place one foot in front of the other, stop concentrating on the time and concentrate instead on your goals and the steps. You will make tremendous progress and the time will fly by. Then when you look back on the prior 12 months, you will be amazed at the growth of your financial assets. Don't neglect family members, especially your spouse or partner. Involve them in the steps to become a millionaire. Discuss the financial freedom, security, and peace of mind that being a millionaire brings. If becoming an entrepreneur is instrumental to your dream, explain that. Convince your family to buy into a shared vision by helping them see what's in it for them. You have to be on the same journey. Saving and investing to become a millionaire is so much harder if your partner or spouse is a shopaholic. Working together reinforces the commitment to financial independence and building a better life for all. Now it's time to create your own customized plan to become a millionaire. Following these steps will not make you a millionaire overnight. Very few things will, but a plan will get you on your way to becoming a millionaire. And don't forget, ask for help. Take advantage of our complimentary consultation to see how these strategies can work for you. This is the start of where you want to go in the future. You're not meant to do it on your own. You're meant to do this in the support of other people that maybe have skills and expertise that you don't necessarily have. Okay, everybody, Thanks everyone for being here, and I will see you next week on Friday's Focus on Finances.